Good morning and happy Monday to all of you here in the United States. It is what I remember as a child, Columbus Day, but they have changed it to Indigenous Peoples Day. I think they should call it Adventurers Day because Christopher Columbus sure was an adventurer to try to sail across the flat earth to find India. Anyways, for those of you who have the day off, I hope you found me or watching the replay. Let me know if you're watching the replay. My name is Kristina Reese, and this is Creating with Kristina. I come live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to share with you card tutorials. I love to help card makers overcome their creative block by sharing art design in my card making. Okay, so today I am using the negative piece of scrap from last week's Christmas card. So if you remember, well, before I jump into that, let me switch over to this and remind all of you the October ordering special ends in a couple of days. It ends on the 15th of October. That way I can send you your card kits in time. If you order $50 or more using this host code, I am going to send you everything you need to make these cards here, except I'm not including the stamp set Hello Harvest or the brown ink, the early espresso ink. So those are two things you'll need to create these cards, but I'll include everything else. I'm also including an entire spool of this linen trim. And so if you order after the 15th and use this host code, you still get the spool of the linen trim. You just don't get the card kit. The card kit I'm shipping out after the 15th. Okay, enough of that. Let's get back to, well, hello there, Miss Linda. How are you? Sharing, rainy in Virginia. Yeah, I figured there's some weather going on in the country because yesterday we almost hit 100 degrees and today we're not getting up to 84. So we definitely are having a mild cold front come through Texas. Oh my goodness. All right. This was the card I created last Monday, and we used these scrap pieces, strip pieces here. And we stamped the tree and then punched it out. What we're going to do today is take the negative of this punch and create another Christmas card. So, hey, Debbie. Debbie hosted a card swap on Saturday that I went to. And I'm going to be sharing those card swap Christmas cards with you when I finish this. All right, so this is the negative, all right? To create this card, you're going to want to dig through your scraps and find several half-inch strips of matching paper. And good morning, Teresa. So you need several half-inch strips of matching paper of some kind. We're doing a Christmas card, so I have Christmas card scraps here. And you'll also need a card base, and this is just 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. It is a landscape style card. All right, so I've got all these pieces. What else do I need? I need a trimmer because I want to trim these scraps down to 5 inches long, okay? And these are all 6 inches long. They came from 6-inch paper pad, which if you love 6-inch paper pads, you're going to probably have a lot of half-inch strips because cutting your a card layer at 5.5 will leave you with a half-inch strip. And I want these at 5 inches, and I just put them all in here. I'm not quite sure which ones I'm going to use yet, but I just stacked them all in there. Press and push up, and it cuts them all beautifully. So all the same size now, 5 inches. Okay, so we have half-inch. I'm looking at my instructions to make sure I haven't forgotten to do anything. So we gathered our strips. We've cut them all to 5 inches long. Now, we only need 4 of them. So I'm going to pick 4 that I like. And I think I'm going to go with that cute stripe and that one. Oh, I love gingham. Okay, I think I had another gingham. Yeah. All right, so we have some gingham, some stripes, some solids. All right, that looks good. All right, and I'm just going to save these for another card. Okay. tape runner. Oh, and it's helpful when you're working with little pieces of paper to have a silicone mat down. That way, if your tape runner goes over the edge like that, it doesn't stick. And you don't have a sticky mess everywhere. Okay, and we're just going to start at, oh, I don't know, maybe an inch from the top. Doesn't really matter. Oh, no, but I don't want it on the edge. Oh, heavens, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Okay, these are 5 and this is 5.5, so I need a 1/4 inch away from the edge. And about an inch down. There we go, that's better. Oh, yeah, much better. Okay, and now let's do the rest of them. Okay, let's see, we'll go with this one next. And if you notice, this is just the back side of this paper. How cool is that? I love our designer paper, how it does that. It just, the front and the back coordinate so well. Okay, and let's go with the striped one. Okay, and finally, this last gingham. All right, now that I've got my strips on there, the next part's really simple. You just attach the negative from your punch. All right, here's the negative from the punch. I trimmed it down so that it comes out to be a 2.5 inch square. Okay, and that's real simple. After you've done your punch, you just kind of use your trimmer and use it as a guide. So you know that your tree is, if you measure it, it's not quite 2 inches long, so it's 1 3/4. So then you find the halfway mark, which would be 1 1/4, and you just put it in there and line up the 1 1/4 right there on the tree and trim it, and then trim this side also, the 1 1/4. There it is. And once you have those two sides done, then you just make it a square, okay? And you have your negative in a nice small space. We need dimensionals. Okay, you want your negative to pop up, and oh, I'm off camera, aren't I? I'm sorry. Yeah, do this, okay? And I just put 1 in each corner. Oh, and here's my fancy way of getting dimensional backs off. How cool, huh? All right, and we take it and we just twist it and make sure the tree has designer paper underneath it, kind of to the side a little bit, like so, okay? And now we're just going to put our sentiment down here. And this, I'm using the stamp set Perfectly Plaid. That's where this came from, this stamp and this. It's actually, I don't think it's a bundle anymore. It was a bundle in last year's catalog, but these two pieces coordinate and they are in our catalog. They're still available. So, let me grab a sentiment. Which one? Let's just do a basic Merry Christmas. And there we go. And now I have to decide what color ink do I want to use. Do I want to use black? That would work. Do I want to use green or red? There's not very much red. I kind of like the idea of red. Yeah, let's go with real red. Okay. Oh, hey, Tammy. I just looked up and okay, I'm going to have to figure out Avanel. Oh my goodness. Last name Randall. So nice to have you with us today. Thank you for joining us. I hate that I'm butchering your name though. I wish I knew how to pronounce that. Avanel or Oh, goodness. Okay, well, I'm not going to butcher it anymore. Thank you again for joining us. And Carol's here with us also. All right, and here we go. Merry Christmas. Just stamp that right there. And we have another Christmas card. So we have 2 Christmas cards out of 1 stamp punch. Isn't that fun? I love using up scrap paper. That is what it is all about. Finding ways. That's what I'm doing on Mondays. I'm finding ways to make Christmas cards specifically using up my Christmas scrap paper. And Lynn says, I have made several cards using the negative cut. Yes, yes, thank you. And Michelle is from New York. Good morning. Well, actually, yeah, it's still morning for New Yorkers. It's my Germany girls who are in the afternoon. I haven't seen Evelyn in a while. I'd love for her to come back. Okay. Like I said, I went to a swap on Saturday with my team member, Debbie. She hosted a swap in her little town up in way up in North Texas called St. Joe's. And I really enjoyed it. We had a nice kind of a potluck. We all brought a little something to eat, and then we did. It's like a cookie exchange, but it was a Christmas card exchange. We all shared our Christmas cards. So here we go. This is what I brought back with me. This is such a fun card maker. If you haven't seen this set, you can get these snow globes in our catalog and the snow and make a cute snow globe Christmas card. Now, of course, this would take extra postage to mail that snow globe. But, okay, this was the card I made for everyone. Just a simple piece of designer paper with a sentiment. And I want to share with you this spider web ribbon is actually in the Halloween suite, but it's so pretty and sparkly. I thought it looked nice on the Christmas card. Okay, here's one of my favorite suites that we have, the poinsettia suite that we have. Isn't that nice? And then here is an older poinsettia stamp that we have. I don't think it's in the catalog anymore. I think that's retired. Then we have the beautiful sparkly blue glitter paper. I love this. Hark the Herald Angels Sing. So pretty. Let It Snow. Hey, good morning, Candle. Yes, I haven't seen you in a while. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you found it. All right, so Let It Snow. Look at this. The lady who made this went to all the trouble of coloring in all the pieces, and then she cut them all out. Just beautiful, beautiful. And I love how she incorporated the star paper, and that's from the Gleam. I know it's got Christmas ornaments in the paper, but very neat using the star paper. Oh, here's some more of that same designer paper on this card. Cool, huh? Speaking of designer paper, our sale is still going on, you guys. We still have our Designer Series paper sale. And if you are a member of my team, you get that paper for 35% off, okay? Everybody, just regular, get 15% off. But team members, people who are our demonstrators, get it for 35 or 40 if you've advanced in, like I'm a Silver Elite. So I get that paper for 40% off. So that's pretty exciting. Here's another one. Isn't that pretty? And she used the snowflakes on her tree, the embellishments. Oh, here's the stamp and punch that I was talking about that goes with this paper. So it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm so glad it was in last year's catalog. I'm glad they brought it back for this year. And then we have this extra large card. Some of you are into 5x7 cards. So this lady made a really nice big card. And then I have one final card. Oh, it got stuck under there. And this lady used the negative. Isn't that clever? So she stamped on the extra paper and put it on top. So that's a clever way of using the negative of the Christmas tree punch. So that's very cute. All right. Wow. Thank you guys so much for joining me this morning. Once again, let me show you the card we made today. So this is, whoops, there you go. This is using up your scrap paper and using up your scrap negative today. And it came from the card that we made last week where we used up this scrap paper and punched a tree out and made a focal point. Oh my goodness. If you all are starting to make your Christmas cards, I would love to see them. And I bet everybody else would too. So go over, I know you're on the Facebook page right now watching this Facebook Live, but if you're on my YouTube, go over to my Facebook page and you all post your Christmas cards that you're making. We would love to see them. We would. And Wednesday, I will be back, and Wednesday is my card challenge. So if you all are participating in the card challenge, the card challenge is pinned to the top of the Facebook page, and you need to submit your card before I go live Wednesday, because Wednesday I will put all the names on the spinner and spin for the winner. Okay, and send out a prize. All right. Wow, we have lots of people here this morning. I love it. You guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. Those of us in America, we have our day off today for Columbus Day or Indigenous Peoples Day. And either rest or go make some more cards. Okay, bye-bye, you guys.